Hey everybody, it's Harry Swaminathan. For the benefit of new members to the Trading Ideas, I sort of wanted to give a recap as we go along our trade. So, some of the principles of this Trading Ideas service is put in this slide right here. I'm going to explain each one of them in a little bit. So, the first thing is the trading ideas works on like what you would call a swing trading cycle. So we might hold a position for anywhere from 2 to 8 weeks, and of course if we are very satisfied with our profits, then we would make an early exit. So, that could be in a matter of a few days, a week. But in general, the trades are designed to be of a swing trading cycle. So, which is anytime, anywhere of a holding period of 2 to 8 weeks. Now, you'll see on very many trades that we go out 3 months or 4 months in time. Now, there are specific advantages of doing that. One is if things go against the trade, if we feel that that trade there's a possibility of it going against you, you want to give enough time. Secondly, if it's a debit trade, so which means long options, long spreads, debit spreads, then you want to give yourself enough time because you don't want theta decay to be coming against you on a daily basis. So you want to minimize that as much as possible. So we do take trades that go into October and December, but it does not mean that we plan to hold the trade for that long. So our current EEM, the emerging markets ETF position, is structured in December, but we are probably looking to get out of it in the next 2 to 4 weeks because we've already held it for about 2 to 4 weeks. So that's as far as the general trading cycle is concerned. The second thing is you want to watch your contract size and your adjustment size. So basically what I mean by that is, now if I take a 20 contract position, obviously it doesn't mean that you have to do that. You can take a 1 contract or a 2 contract position. But what is important is the adjustment size. So if I create an adjustment on my 20 contract position and I'm creating an adjustment by either buying or selling 10 more, so which means the adjustment is half of my original size. So if you put a 2 contract, then your adjustment needs to be a 1 contract. So those are individual observations and calculations that you have to do, basically watching my overall size, because everybody's different. Everybody's going to put different contract sizes, so there's no way of standardizing that. I can only make a video based upon my position, and you would need to adjust your position based on that. Uh, Next point is very, very important: earnings and weeklies. And I think one of the issues is all the new members have come in the middle, bang in the middle of the earnings season. So I see that many people are not taking this seriously. Now, earnings and weeklies are highly speculative positions. It's basically a gamble. And if it works in your favor, you're going to come out with a bonanza. But if it doesn't, you're going to be in a hole, and you have to climb out of the hole, as we are seeing with a couple of our trades. But just before that, we had some blockbusters on Facebook and Baidu and all of those. So you're going to see a mix and match. Overall, I think we did very well on this earnings season. But what is the most important thing is that if you take an earnings trade or a weekly options trade, you must be ready to be by your computer. I've gotten several emails saying, they put on an earnings trade, and then I get an email saying, oh, I was out all day, what should I do now? Or I'm stuck in an airport, what should I do now? That is not acceptable. If you know you're not going to be there, you cannot put these trades on, because these trades are one, highly speculative, and they're once the earnings report is out, there's going to be some major movement. And so it's pluses and minuses. So but one thing is required is that you must be there. You must be there in front of your computer. If you know that you're not going to be there in front of your computer, you should not be putting these trades on. So, but again, I think this issue comes because many people have just joined it, and we joined it right in the middle of the earnings season. This is not the general trading environment. The general trading environment is a swing trading cycle. So certainly you don't have to be there for those trades. Like we have our FedEx and Google and EEM, there's really no need to watch that on a daily basis. And that's generally going to be the trading cycle. But of course, when we enter earnings season, which is 4 times a year, that 1 month is going to be, quite intense. And but you don't have to take part if you know that you're going to be busy, you're going to be out of your computer or away from your computer, I should say. Then please don't take those trades. All right. So, and that comes to our next point. Is I think many people have questioned whether this is only for active traders. No, it's not. Basically, we are what you would call a swing trader or a monthly income trader. So most of our trades are going to be structured in the swing trading cycle. We just happen to be in the thick of the earnings season, and it's actually over now. So after Priceline is generally the last big exciting stock to report, which it has, and so really the earnings cycle is winding down now. Okay, so in the next slide, what I want to do is also look at the P&L of closed trades for this month. So we started out, I think, almost the beginning of August. So we finished 3 trades, and we're going to look at the P&L of that. And I also get questions that somebody missed a trade alert and they see it a day later, and if they, whether it's okay to join a trade. If it's an earnings trade or a weekly trade, obviously I think you cannot join the trade anymore. If it's a longer term trade, like we have our Spider straddle in October or the EEM bull call in December, yeah, certainly you can join those kinds of trades. But anything that has to do with earnings or weekly options, obviously we cannot join that. And finally, I get also emails saying, "Hey, I did not put this trade, or I could not put this trade. Why am I getting this email?" Again, emails go to everyone. Emails of all trades go to everyone. There's no way for me to know who is in what trade, and therefore everybody on the list is going to get all of the emails. So in the next slide, what I want to do is just do a recap of the P&L of our closed trades as of now for this month. The first trade is Goldman Sachs. It was an iron condor. We sort of exited a little prematurely as Goldman Sachs was behaving a little weird. But we took in a profit of about $500 on a margin of 15,000, which works out to about 3% in 4 days. The next trade we've closed is the LinkedIn. It was a short strangle on earnings. We made a profit of $1,200 on a margin of 22,000, and that works out to about 6% in 3 days. The Tesla trade was very similar to the LinkedIn, and we made a profit of 3,000 on a margin of 20,000, which is 15% in 5 days. And so we have open trades as of now is the EEM, the Emerging Markets ETF, HLF, again, which was an earnings trade, Google Iron Condor, Green Mountain earnings trade, Spider Straddle, Priceline earnings, and FedEx regular trade. So these are in general, we've got 6, 7 trades open right now. So in general, you'll see that most of the time you'll have about 5 to 7 trades, and of course there's a slightly more active approach required on at least 3 of these trades. So which is the Herbalife, the Green Mountain, and Priceline. So because these are earnings trades, but the others, as you can see, it requires minimal monitoring. So that's as far as our open trades are concerned, and I hope this was helpful for people to understand just the broad sense of what the service is all about and what you can expect. So in general, now earnings season is over, and we're going to try to get back into our regular trades where you won't see 4 or 5 emails from me in a matter of hours. That's not usual. Usually you may get 1 email a day recapping some of our positions, and then if we put on new trades, obviously I'll be making a video. If any adjustment is complex, I'll be making a video as well. All right, folks, have a great weekend. I'll speak to you on Monday. Thank you.